live now, so just let y'all know. What's happening, YouTube? I'm back with a live episode, man. I ain't did this in a minute. Got them stars popping in my own whip. Out here, chilling. Leaving the Bronx, trying to head back to VA. Actually, I'm trying to head some food. I probably not even head back to VA. I'll probably get some food, get a hotel. I got some work I still got to finish up here. Got one of my people, Stitch, on Instagram helping me out with some seats. I got a lot of seats to do before I move. So, yeah. Yep, moving to Hawaii. So, yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do. So, up here in New York, trying to finish up some work on the upholstery side before I move to Hawaii. But that's what I'm doing. I just left the upholstery shop in New York City. And I'm out here in the Bronx traffic. About to go on the New Jersey side to give me some food. New York, cool. There's just a lot of traffic in New York. So I'm going to just cross the bridge and get some food over there. Because I don't know. I'll probably get some Dominican food. I know some good spots over there. New York got some good spots too, but it's rush hour. Everybody getting off, and I'm not trying to deal with this traffic over here. As you see, I'm just crawling. Traffic over here is crazy. Super crazy. But yeah, I'm about to bring y'all some more footage for the dunk coming back out. We moved shops on the dunk. We got ARC Motorsports with the dunk now. Metalwork basically was trash. Got to get it redone. Got my partner in the car. And showing them what's up here in New York on the upholstery side, man. I think New York is the number one state as far as upholstery. All the materials come from here, really. You know what I mean? Everything come from Italy straight to here. Man, New York straight, got good food. New York be fire. Only thing bad about New York, really, to me, is traffic. It's traffic, man. Traffic here would be like, for instance, this morning, 9 miles took us 47 minutes. 47 minutes. If you're on my Instagram, you would have seen that. It took me 47 minutes. And we don't do no moving out here in New York. But yeah, y'all tune in, man. We got a lot of updates going on. I'm going to start going live more often. I've been slacking on my live just because my dunk ain't been riding. I know everybody's like, man, when you going live, well, let's see the Viper motor and has it been running and all that. Man, the dunk has just been sitting still. I got new rims for the dunk. I got the Bonstar 2.0s. I need to make a video, so y'all can see the wheels. I think I did a little quick unbox release, but man, it's crazy. And then I got my boy Trav, the Candy Apple Red.
Regal, baby, 85.
He answered that for me, y'all. His wheels came in with the gold faces, man. So tell him about your build, man. Tell him what you got planned.
Go check me out, _VA Red Boy. 85 Buick Regal.
On Instagram.
Blown out, baby. We built it from the frame up. Candy Red. She coming.
On Instagram, we're going to get him a YouTube page started within a week or two. Get him going on that. He got too much content, too many nice builds coming, not to let y'all see it. So we're going to make sure y'all get a footage of that. The dunk, I'm trying to take the classic, so I'm pushing this year for the new shot to make it happen. It also comes with bread, so I got to get my other bread back that didn't happen to my other vehicle, so I could transfer to the new shop. So we in work in progress on that, man. I'm going to let y'all see the dunk, how it looks, and before they start building on it this month, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get some live updates, man, on the Viper dunk build.
Hello.
Other than that, the Regal, we're gonna get some live footage of that too. His Regal pretty nice. We got the honeycombs I put in now. Cream interior, candy apple red, done up. What else? Got the 24 Armani's with the 6-inch lip on 24s on a G body. Anybody know?
Okay.
Most G bodies, you gotta do frame notch and all that other stuff to get the 6s on, 24s on with a 6-inch lip. He already did all that. And actually, he didn't even have to do that. Monty built them where the 6-inch lip will fit on there. So, other than that, man, this New York.
Since the EGR was replaced?
This New York traffic is crazy. Crazy.
Okay.
I ain't supposed to have no phone in my hand.
All right.
So I'm gonna put this thing back
I know
down.
you having problems. Every shop is having problems with parts. So,
But
is that something that you think you can locate pretty easy, or it's gonna be a waiting game?
if you haven't been to New York, man, you gotta come one time, and not for no one day either. Like, you need to at least be here for like 2 to 3 days minimum. All 5 boroughs, it would take you. You couldn't touch it all in a day. If you did, you would be driving it all day, so you wouldn't get to see nothing. So, look, they got people out there selling food on the street and everything. So, New York, cool,
just
man.
keep me posted as soon as possible, please.
Everybody hustling, everybody grinding. Traffic everywhere. Of course, you gotta watch your back like any other state. I don't care which state you go to, you gotta watch your back. But if you ain't looking for trouble or putting yourself out there, you fine. You know what I'm saying? So just stay humble. Come out here. Check out the city. It's a lot of scenery. Even if you get away from like Manhattan, where all the tourists is at, mind you still should go there because the tourist area is nice. But if you get away from the tourist area and go through the city, man, you got some nice food delis, mom and pop stores, man. Mug is crazy. Now, I haven't ate in Harlem, but I've been to the Bronx. I ate there. Ate in Brooklyn, ate in Manhattan, ate in Queens, ate in Staten Island. Only place I haven't eaten at is Harlem, but I done been through Harlem.
Long Island.
I've been to Long Island, Staten Island, both of those. Like I said, if you come here to visit, you would need at least 2 or 3 days minimum, because you would not touch all 5 boroughs in one day.
Especially if you're a shopper.
If you're a shopper, you definitely not.
If you're a shopper,
you be in 1 borough, maybe 2 max.
Because you be hot with yourself. If you don't get around to see everything.
Yeah, you don't get around to see everything.
It's
the
Mecca for everything.
Hey.
If you're a hat person, it's the Mecca for hats. If you're a sneaker person, it's the Mecca for shoes, leather, whatever. Yeah, New York City, this where you want to go.
Almost everybody is shape in New York, but if you're not in shape, they still fly. So you can't just be wearing anything. You got to be fly. I'm in some work clothes because I was doing upholstery stuff today, but if I'm up here chilling, you got to be dressed. You got to be dressed fly. And I ain't talking about no diamonds and Rolex and watch. I'm talking about they going to have the J's, the Yeezys. They going to have the hottest fashion stuff on. I'm telling you that right now. So you come up here, be fresh, man. But it is a cool thing. And have some walking shoes on, some good shoes. Because, boy, you're going to do some walking. I don't care if you got a car. You're going to park down the street and do some walking. But like I said, we're going to bring you more car content. Florida Classic, I got a lot of footage, a lot of whips at Florida Classic this year. I think Florida Classic this year is one of the best ones since 2011 or 12, in my opinion. And only thing that I can't say it was the overall top is because the police. They didn't want nobody standing still, none of that parking this year for some reason. And I think it had to do something with the Young Dolph situation in Memphis. You know what I mean? They don't want too many people just sitting still. But any other time, they got their certain time when they push people out. But this year, they was pushing people out all day, every day. So a lot of people didn't get to see a lot of whips. But you didn't see the same whip more than twice. Yeah. It was that many cars this year, man. It was crazy.
It still made a statement, though.
Yeah, it still made a statement. Hey, Florida Classic still was straight. And then everybody always asks me when is Florida Classic. It's always the weekend before Thanksgiving. Always the weekend before Thanksgiving. So if you want to go to Florida Classic next year, it's always the weekend before Thanksgiving in Orlando. If you want an Airbnb, check out Kissimmee, Florida, and that area. You got family, try to get there before or stay after Florida Classic and go to Disney World. There's a lot of stuff to do. If you want to shoot 3 hours south, you go to Miami. You want to go 45 minutes west, you can go to Tampa. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of things to do in Florida, and the weather is always nice. Boy, it's depressing when you leave Florida, though. Man, real New York, what's happening, man? What's happening? Hey, man, your city straight, man. Your city straight. I love it. Love it out here in New York, man. Only thing I don't like is the traffic. Traffic is ridiculous, man. Both sides. I don't care. Underneath the bridge. When everybody off of work in New York, everybody off of work in New York. You know what I'm saying? So from 9 o'clock, what time is it now? Like 3 something? I know if it hit 3 o'clock, you in this. It's 4 o'clock now. You in this. You know what I mean? So New York to Virginia for me is probably it's 375 miles. It's about 5.5 hour drive. With this traffic right here, you looking at every bit of 6.5 and a 7, because not only are you going through right here in New York, you got New Jersey, you got Delaware, you got Maryland,
Northern Virginia,
you got DC traffic trying to get out to go to Maryland and Virginia, and then you got Northern Virginia traffic. So, yeah, it's a lot of cities on the East Coast. You're going to hit them back to back to back, because everybody that live on the East Coast, they travel up and down to work. So you might have people in Maryland that got to go to D.C., Virginia got to go to D.C., and Maryland got to go to Delaware. Like, people travel on the East Coast because it's really not that far. And at nighttime, all these cities is really you could get in probably like a couple hours, huh?
Yeah.
Couple hours. It's just traffic here. Look at that. You got the BMW i8 with the top off, man. Lamborghinis out here. Like, it's crazy out here in New York, man. So you ain't never been.
And New York got a nice car scene out here too.
Yeah, they do got a nice car scene.
Guys out here got some nice whips out here too. They on their car game out here too.
Yeah, so check on my channel in New York, man. They got crazy cars, from exotics to imports. And they definitely got music on lock, boy. They like them chicheros, boy. They like them chicheros, and I ain't talking about the chicheros you eat. I'm talking about the chicheros with the speakers. You know what I'm saying? Them speakers, they be banging. But yeah, man, it's the Mecca, and I'm bringing out more car content, man. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of my lifestyle, how I work and what I do. Everybody always in my inbox like, what do you do for a living? I see you in the military. I see you travel a lot. I see you do upholstery. Man, don't be scared to do anything. That's all I can tell you. I was glad that I kind of moved to Colorado and I was away from the car scene and all that. I still wanted to be in the car scene, so, you know, I had to travel, but I only travel once or twice out the year, like for a classic or Stunt Fest or something like that, or Texas Whip Fest. So me being out there got me to try upholstery, tearing down cars because they didn't have shops that deal with big rims and stuff like that. It's a lowrider state in Colorado. So that being away, I tore down a lot of stuff, and now I do stuff on my own because I'm comfortable with it. So for all the people be like, man, how you start? Man, start by going to the junkyard. Don't be like me. I tried it on my own stuff. But I'm confident that when I touch something, I'm going to finish it. But if you're not, and you just a rookie, go to the junkyard, take some apart, and see if you can put it back together. That's how you start, for one. Two, for all the youngins that's always in my inbox, what I do for a living, man, you can sign that dotted line, come in the military. If you got college, a year or two, try to come in as an officer. If you want the best branch, I'm Army. But if you want the best branch, try Air Force. You know what I'm saying? Have your finances right. Don't try to get in trouble. Don't try to look cool for nobody. This car game take time. People be thinking I build a car overnight, and I don't build a car overnight. I'm one person that'll pay for a paycheck. I'll get my rims. All right. My next check, I'll go get my tires. My next check, I'll go get my upholstery stuff and do my upholstery. My next check, I'll go get a paint job. You know what I'm saying? I save up like that. I don't do everything at once, man. So the internet might make it look like that, but anybody that know me know I take steps, okay? Don't try to be like everybody else, because not everybody else, everybody's means is totally different. You know what I mean? I'm a YouTuber, but other YouTubers make way more money than I do. You know what I'm saying? I can't live up to their means. You know what I mean? So everybody means and stability is different. Everybody's living habits are different. You know what I'm saying? I might live in a state that's cheaper than somebody that live in New York. They cost of living is higher. Their gas is higher. You know what I mean? So you got to go with your means. Don't go by what everybody doing on the internet and try to rush.
Do your research, man. Do your research. When you get in this card game, it can get intimidating. Because this was my first build.
Definitely his first build, and he took a couple of L's on the first build.
I took a couple of L's.
And I done took a lot of L's in this car game. But all I can say is, what you see on the internet, hyping people up, man, a lot of these shops want you to hype them up and get the publicity, and you not getting no work done at the same damn time. But they getting they hype up, so everybody's rushing to that shop thinking they 100, and they not. So all I'm gonna tell you is, make sure they can do the work first, see what a time frame is, and I'm gonna start telling folks like this: if you want to build and they say it's this amount of time, tell them put it in that contract when the car gonna be done, in that contract, the date it should be done, no later. And if it's no lot done by then, shoot, make an agreement, you start deducting from the job. You know what I'm saying? If your money not right, then you know, and you gotta take bill, just hey, talk to the shop. Just have a one-on-one communication and make sure everything is clear. That's the best thing I can tell you. Don't just go to a shop because you see everybody going to it. Because 9 times out of 10, that motherfucker is a junkyard. They just collecting cars and taking them deposits. Anything you want to say?
Hey, man, don't spend your money until you're satisfied with the job. Give them the initial deposit, but don't just keep funneling money out to these people. Because, you know, doing these bills, like for me, this is my first bill, so I was trying to rush for classic. So I'm raining money 4 or 5 different directions, and if Vaughn would have took me up under his wing and showed me this game and started, you know, guiding me through it, I believe I would have stopped. But with his help, you know, his guidance, he got me right on track. It's some good guys out here you can get a lot of good information from. I don't know why we don't like to ask questions, or we don't like to talk to each other and help each other out. I just got lucky and fell into a good bunch of guys that's been grooming me for this. Like I said, I got the Regal coming for Classic this year. I got a 68 Deuce and a quarter convertible coming. Even though Vaughn says it ain't a real vert.
Ain't a real vert, man.
So he say.
He got a vert, but it ain't a dunk, so it ain't a real vert.
I got an 89 Silverado OBS coming, and I'm looking for a 69 or 70 Skylock. So if anybody got a Skylock, reach out to Vaughn and let me know. But I'm coming, man. You know, we coming. This team right here, when we get the Classic next year, we're going to make a bunch of noise. Just know that. Just know that we're going to make some noise next year when we hit Classic.
Yes, sir. So y'all heard it live, man. We're going to make a lot of noise, man. My whole team sit out really this year. Only a few came out. So next year, it's going to be crazy. And the people that did come out this year, they got more whips that's going to come out for next year. So almost everybody will have a vert next year. So tune in, man. I appreciate y'all locking in the channel, man. And vibing with me while I've been in New York traffic. You know what I mean? So like I said, we got a lot more content and a lot more how my lifestyle is, since a lot of people want to see how my lifestyle is. So like I said, let's get it. That's my homeboy's Instagram. Lock in, tap in. Okay, that's his car page. And then once you get on there, he got an apparel page. So you need clothing wear, all that. It's fire, some fire apparel. So I appreciate y'all tapping in. Bond_34 SIT on Instagram. Bondstar on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's locking out. Peace.